Are we officially live? Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I think we should be officially live for all of you watching. Let's give it a little bit of time for all of you. Yes, it is Friday. Yes, yes. It is Friday, and a lot of you do know, yes, we stream every single day. And I like to save you guys some money, and that's what we're going to do here, huh? We're going to do something special also, but it is the end of the month, yes? It is the end of the month. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Win number one. Yes, yes, thank you everybody for tuning in to the stream. For all of you out here that have been watching me on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, thank you so much for being here, making the month amazing, sending super chats, and making our community expand essentially. For all of you watching, we're going to say this. Many of you don't know, but I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be quite transparent with all of you. You need to know this, and a lot of people need to know this. I think we're all getting around and saying the same thing. Yes, yes. Save money, save money, save money. Cook a steak. Save money, cook a steak. And for all of you watching, do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. Let's make sure to get this stream good. I don't even know if I'm live yet. Am I live? I think I am. I think I am. You know when I know I'm live? When you can see the tan. Ooh, this is too tan, too tan. Two-tone. Anyways, for all of you watching, thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty, for being the first one in the chat room. Member. Yes, Cosmic Kitty. All of you, you can also become a member. How to become a member, all you have to do is go to the channel when you're subscribing. There's a join button also that you can join the community and see those private videos, private show videos, and private live streams. You can officially be a member just by doing that. I'm not telling you to do it, but you can do it just to get some more content. And also, on my side, your name will be green, yes? If you're watching from your phone, don't forget, if you're watching from your phone, tap the screen a couple times. Hit the like button if you haven't. And if you're watching from your computer, your laptop, don't forget, you can always put it on your TV. And then on TV, and the TV is going to be like 4K. Yes, it's like 4K. So let's start the stream off. And before we start the stream off, I want to make sure you guys understand. Okay, this is not even a joke. This is not even. We're just going to say this. A lot of you need to learn this. This is real deal. You need to learn this. All right, cooking a steak can save you so much money, but you have to cook it perfectly and you gotta cook it right. And that's why I'm here to show you this. For all of you watching, here we go. Let me show you exactly what we're talking about. Let me show you what we're talking about. Today, I will be cooking a beautiful, look at that, look at the marbling. Do you see the marbling on this? Yes, the marbling is essential to really and a good piece of fat right here on this New York strip. New York strips are one of the best pieces that you can buy, and it's really honestly fantastic. But we have to say this, you have to learn how to cook, and to save money you just have to really just honestly learn how to pick out your meat. So for all of you, I did pick this one out of probably a bunch of them. There was so many of them, but we picked this one out because the marbling is. This one was in the pack of yesterday's cookout, which I did a cookout yesterday. You can see and rewatch that stream. Yes, 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 yes. Somebody said they like the raw. You like raw meat in the chat room. You like raw meat. Anyways, for all of you watching, let me show you how to cook this. First is first, yes? First is first. You need to put some olive oil. So let's start with that. In today's on the stream, I'm going to show you some whiskeys. I'm looking forward to drinking this one. Yes, this is one of my bottles that I really like. There's going to be a lot of different whiskeys that we're going to have on here. But we're also going to be presenting to you, yes, we're going to be presenting to you the one and only best beer from the month. Here's the best beer from this month. I'm going to present it to you here, so don't go anywhere. But do hit that like button. And again, look at these pieces. They look good, real good. Also, I plan on drinking this 21-year Knob Creek. I'm hoping it got better. I honestly don't think this is something that I would recommend to anybody to buy. If you're really, if you don't have money, don't buy this. Too much money, about $300. But anyways, let's start the stream. Let's start this stream and let's start cooking this perfectly, all right? First thing you're going to need is a seasoning. So, seasoning, what we're going to use, you're going to see. Don't go anywhere, all right? Don't go anywhere. We're going to show you. But before I show you, I need a drink. The best beer of the month. Now, you all know that I like to show you different ones, and sometimes I like to honestly drink the same ones over and over and over and over and over again. But we're gonna say for all of you watching, hit that like button if you have it, and for all of you, look at this piece, man. I mean, what are we talking out here? Look at this piece. Yes, yes. Save money. Cook a steak. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. Boom. Shout out to all of you. We're gonna be cooking this on the grill, and again, you have to have a grill, charcoal grill. Yes, charcoal grill. Chat room. Charcoal grill. It's the only best way to do it. Charcoal grill is the best way. So, first, what you're gonna need is olive oil. We're gonna put the olive oil on here. Let's smack it on here. This is olive oil I like to use. You can buy this at the store. It's really good. Olive oil, again, make sure it's really extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to light it up one time. Nice pass. Yes, yes, nice pass. Beautiful pass, right? Let's put that over here. By the way, you guys like my schmedium? I'm wearing a schmedium. Does it look a little bit small? It's actually, I think there's a large. I'm an extra large. Anna, good to see Anna in the chat room. For all of you watching, I'm just going to say this. Okay? Olive oil, you can use olive oil for anything. One of my favorite things to use this olive oil for is also salad. Salad is one of my favorite things to use this for. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Anyways, now that you heard that, here we go. We're going to do this, but I'm going to say this. This month, I've drank a lot of different beers, and the best beer I've drank is, I think it's a little bit harder to find. Rating on that one online, supposedly, the beer that I'm about to show you, the rating online is like 88 points or something. I don't know how it is with the beer points because I really honestly don't care. I don't care what a top-notch beer expert thinks because I am my own expert and I am the one that tells you guys what's the best. And if I tell you what's the best, it's just what I like and this is what it is. I show you the best whiskeys. And again, there's a lot of people that say that this whiskey is probably the best whiskey of the year. It isn't. The best whiskey, no, it isn't. The 21 year, it is not. Is it good? Yes, it's good, but it doesn't serve a $300 price tag. Will I buy one again? Yes, I will buy one again, but I'm just going to honestly say, not the best whiskey, and I do know there's a lot of people that say it is. It's not. We'll talk about it. Before anything, shout out to all of you. Today's the last day of the month. Okay, last day of the month. Any super chats you guys send today is going to be a huge thanks to the community. All the community that I have built, I have created, I have brought up, and I have put you guys together. All of those funds roll on to next month. So, I was going to put some shrimp today, but I didn't want that iodine poison, you know? So, let's go with the best. I'm going to do 2 seasonings, by the way. I'm going to do 2 seasonings on here. 1 seasoning and then different seasoning. 2 seasonings. You're going to see 2 different seasonings on this beautiful piece of steak. These are New York strips. New York strips, yes, New York strips. Now, do I like New York strips? Yes, I love New York strips. Ribeyes are amazing, but you have to buy the ribeye with the bone if you're cooking on the barbecue. Okay, so let's show you the best beer of the month. And for some of you, I think you already know which one it is. Best beer of the month is right here. This is the best beer of the month. All the time, I'm going to say all the time, some of you just shout outs in my chat room. Hit that like button. We got a lot of people watching. This is the best beer of the month of this beautiful July. Is it July or June? Oh, man, can you guys tell me? I'm so, I think it's June. July, what are we at? Are we in July? We're in July, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're in July. Anyways, the point of the matter is, the best beer of the month, here it is. Do me a favor, hit like, but if you haven't, subscribe in the corner if you haven't. If you're watching from the phone, tap the screen a couple times on the phone if you haven't. Save some money, cook a steak. Save some money, cook a steak. Let's go with the seasoning of this beautiful piece of steak. Before I do that, I'm going to pour this up. Here we go. We're going to pour this up. To pour it, I like to pour it on the sides. The walls. Hit the walls. That's what she said. That's what she said. Hit the walls. That's what she said. Look at that. Oof. Oof. Yes, yes. If you're new, don't forget the Tampa's Grid. Here we go. We're going to do this. And I can't wait to do this with you guys. Shout out to the tan check one time. Tan check one time. Let's do this. One thing you need to do, oof. You're going to make sure that your steak, both sides, and all of your steak has olive oil. If you got no olive oil, you got nothing, my friend. You got nothing, my lady. You need to put olive oil. Olive oil is, honestly, it's like putting strings on a guitar. You guys like putting strings on guitar? I love doing that. I also like planting cactuses. And if you don't know how to put strings on a guitar, learn it. You'll see how beautiful it is. Look at that. Okay, so we have two different pieces that we're going to do. And for some of you, before we do anything, chat room, hit the like button. We have a lot of people watching. It's Friday. You guys like Friday? There's a poll that I have. The poll that I have, you see right there. Yes. Are you going to be going out today to a restaurant? Cheers, all of you. And here we go with the seasoning. First, you're going to need seasoning. Rocking some hard seasoning. There's going to be sea salt. But they're going to be the bigger grains. You know, the bigger grains, we could do the cha-cha. You do that cha-cha. All right. Let's pop it open. You can see how big this is. Bam. Look at those big grains. Bam. You see those big grains? Oof. Big granulates. And again, yes. But now, here we go. This is something that you guys don't know. I'm going to save you money by cooking and showing you how to cook. You see how big they are? Okay, there's a difference between the small grains to the big grains. You only use, let me repeat again, you only use the big grain sea salt on your meats that have thick layers. If they're thick, that's what she said. If they're thick, it's good to go. You can hammer it in. But if they're not thick, if your meat is not thick, just stay with the small. I stay with the small. That's what she said. Anyways, now that you said all that, now the salt is going to give it just that. It's going to give it that. You know what I mean? Now we're going to do the flavor. Before I do this flavor, cheers all of you. Shout out to all my super chatters this month. Yesterday was a good super chat day. The day before was good. This whole month has been good. But today's the last day. Cheers all of you. Let's drink some. This is the best beer. That's the best beer of the month. Wow. If only they made more of these. This is Stone Brewery. A Stone Brew. It's called Zoomology. Okay, Zoomology. I like the cactus looking thing. Looks good. Do me a favor, hit like button if you haven't. Subscribe in the corner. Now you saw that. Here's the two seasonings that I plan on doing. One is going to be loaded up with. Well, maybe I should do this one. Wait, I'll do this one. I'll show you this one first. The first one's going to be loaded up with. Yes. This is. I'm going to show you this one second. But this one's going to be. The company name is. Forgot the company name. What was the company name of this one? Oh yeah, Fire and Smoke Society Thundering Longhorn. It's a beef rub, but you can use it on any steaks, any brisket, any burgers, and it gives it just that. There's a little bit of coffee in here that it gives a good note. So that's what I'll be doing on one of them, not both of them. One of them. Okay, one of them. But since we're doing it on one of them, I gotta divide these a little bit. How do we divide these? Here we go. Okay, so now this one's gonna get that. Ooh, this one's gonna get that hit. Let's do it like we're hitting some thunder on here, all right? Hit that thunder, a little bit of thunder. Look at that. Oof. You're going to put a little coating. You can see that coffee, the pepper grains. Beautiful. Again, this is what it is. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Yes, yes. It looks good. It looks real good. Now, the second seasoning will be the one to the left. And the one to the left, I'm going to be using the bearded butcher. Is a blend. Now, why do I do this? I do this because I want my steak to have flavor. There's a lot of people in Brazil that they don't have money. So the people in Brazil, they only put salt. I cannot put just salt. Now, oh, by the way, one of the things you need to know, you're doing your seasoning. When you're doing it, always shake it. Okay, shake it around. Beat it up. That's what she said. Beat it up. I make sure you're not flexing, but beat it up, all right? Okay, now we're going to do the second steak. You're just going to do one little pass. Uno paso tamo. And again, this is the bearded butcher. And the name of this one is Butter Blend. Butter Blend. Ooh. That one hit me. Oh. Oh. If I sneeze, it's over. You already know. When you're old, 166-year-old, one sneeze, your whole back is done. You're going to clamp up. Okay, cheers, all of you. You're going to do both sides. Both sides. That looks good. That side looks good. Again, you're going to do both sides. The New York strip. Both sides. Just don't mix these seasonings. Right? The reason why you don't mix is because you're already using salt. Once you mix it, that's it. The salt is going to go all the way up. And that will ruin your steak. I told you yesterday's a combo. Which the combo yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday's combo needed salt. I told you guys. And after the stream, when I cut it, I added some salt to it and it was perfect. But I can say you have to understand which seasoning needs salt and which doesn't. All right, do me a favor, hit like button if you haven't. If you're new, don't forget. Recruit, you know what time it is? We're going to move on. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this over here. So this is going to be the one to the left. And this other one's going to be the one to the right. You can shake it up a little bit. So we're going to do a little pass. There you go. There's a pass. There's a pass. Don't put too much. Just put a good pass. Now, on the side is where it gets good. I'm going to show you. Watch this. This is where it gets good. Now that you did that, you're going to be doing, this is where it gets real good, and be careful holding too much of this. If you hold it too long, you will lose some of the seasoning. Okay, so now this is where it gets good. Okay, the side fat is one of the most best parts of the New York strip. So you're just going to load it up right there. Oof. You go a little bit hard on the sides. Now that looks gravy. Wow. That looks good. You see it? It looks good, doesn't it? Let me show you. It looks real nice. Looks real gravy. Looks real gravy. Look at this. Look at the size. It looks gravy as hell. Real gravy. Real beautiful, real gravy. Now we're going to do the other one. Now the other one's going to be the other seasoning. Shout out to my chat room. Get to see 2 ranches in the chat room. Don't forget to be part of the chat room, right? Be part of the chat room. Make sure to be part of the chat room. You never know, I might read your comment. I might give you a shout out. There's that side. You're not going to put a lot of this. This is to give it the flavor. Now, what's the difference in both of these? This is more like, it's like a buttery a buttery, juicy kind of steak. It makes your steak a little bit juicy and butter, right? And then you have this one, which this one over here gives it a little bit of spice, and it gives it a little bit almost like a gives it a spice and a little bit of a what's the word that I can use? Like a herbal kind of a. It's almost like if you put like a rosemary on your steak. If any of you know, or thyme, rosemary or thyme, it's almost like that. It makes it feel like that. So here we go. Now we're gonna do one of the main parts of the New York strip, the sides. But I gotta focus and make sure that I don't take off all the seasoning. So I need to make sure that it's perfectly lined up. Here we go. And there we go. That's how easy it is. But the hard part is, honestly, what's to come. The hard part is cooking this perfectly. Some of you don't know, but that's a monumental part of cooking. If you don't know how to cook it, you can season it as good as possible, but you can ruin it by cooking it wrong. And what I'm going to do is, one thing I'm going to do is, this is something you need to learn also. That one has good amount of olive oil. The other one has good amount, but it doesn't have what I need. I need just a little bit more olive oil on here so that when I put it on the grill, it sears perfectly. You can tell that the meat absorbed a lot of that olive oil, which is good. That's what you want. But sometimes you just have to know, you know what? Maybe you put less. Maybe you put more, you put less. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink a sip. Okay, let's flip this one time. By the way, for any of you watching, it is Friday. Are you guys up to anything Friday? I know I am going to be something up to something, but I got to make sure that I eat. One steak I'm going to eat today, and the other one I'm going to eat tomorrow morning. And again, oof. This is breakfast of champions. If you haven't figured it out, just do some scrambled eggs. Do some scrambled eggs. Oof, look at that. Oof. Look at that. That's perfect. I can't ask for a more perfect piece. It's perfect. Even the inside is nice and seasoned. They're both guys. You know what? This one I could season the inside a little bit, but what you're gonna do at this point? You're just gonna grab it and smear the plate. You're gonna smear the plate, right? That's what all you're gonna do. You're gonna smear the plate. So these are the two seasonings. Hope you guys see it, right? Good. I'll put these away. And here we go. This is what I'm gonna say. This beer is exceptional. I don't know if I would recommend this for women. I'm gonna say this, Cosmic Kitty. I know Cosmic Kitty likes to watch from work. Cosmic Kitty, thank you so much, Cosmic Kitty, for being the first one in the chat room today. But this is a beer for the men. Men, you know, when you're wearing the short sleeves, when you got a nice clean shirt on, and you want to have something outside while you're doing something outside, like maybe you're gardening, maybe you're cutting a tree, maybe you got a mango tree, Maybe you got a fruit tree, you cut it in, maybe you're doing a lawn, right? Get yourself an IPA, but get yourself a good IPA. Not all IPAs are good. A lot of the IPAs that I drank before are real bad and bitter. So again, this is the one I recommend you guys, you gentlemen. Look for it. I can guarantee you, you're gonna like it a lot. I want to buy a bunch of them, but I can't find them. Now that I said that, let's talk about whiskey and let's do whiskey, right? One of the main things on this channel is reviewing whiskey and showing you the best products. I love whiskey. I think of whiskey every day. But here's the thing. There are whiskeys out here that aren't worth the value of what it is. And I kind of feel that, well, I'm probably drink two of them that might not be worth it. The first one I'm going to drink is this one, I think. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe it's not the first one I'm going to drink. Well, you think I'm going to drink this one first? I don't know if I'm going to drink that one first. I kind of want to drink this one. I haven't drank this one in a long time. This one is a 7-year, and this one's a high rye. Yeah, high rye. It's a straight bourbon, and the highest rye. 6 years, as a matter of fact, 6 years. And for some of you that sleep on this, it's okay. You sleep on it, I'll buy it. Other people that know it's good, they'll buy it. This is a very much of a good bottle. It does have a high percentage of rye, and it's still considered a bourbon. Why is it still considered bourbon? Because the percentage of rye isn't over corn. Corn percentage has to be lower than the rye to officially say that it's a rye whiskey. It's a bourbon. So you still have that corn aspect and that sweetness on your whiskey. Unlike Macallan, I know a lot of people like Macallan. A lot of people like Glenlivet. Most of the Glenlivets and the Macallans and all of those kinds of whiskeys, they're not going to have those caramel notes like this. They're not going to have the oak notes like this. They're also not going to have the sweetness that you would get on bourbon. The reason why people like bourbon and people like all the Americans want to save money and they want to buy bourbon is because bourbon is number one. It's number one for a reason, and one of the main reasons is it's cheaper than some of the Scotch whiskeys out there that you can find. And not only is it cheaper, there's a bunch of different ones, bunch of different ages, and there's a different amount of finishes, different amount of sweetness, and a different amount of spices. And also, there's also bourbon whiskeys out there that are very hard to find that are turned into collectors. Anyways, before we even talk about that, I want to sip this one more time. That is so good. Damn, that's good. Well, now that I know it's good, we could just lay it down right here. That is so good. If this falls, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay, now this is what I'm gonna drink. I want to drink that. So how are we gonna drink it? We're gonna be drinking it in a Glencairn. This is a Glencairn for any of you that do not know. I haven't been using my Glencairns lately. I've been using mainly taller glasses, fancy glasses. And today I'm not going to be drinking when I drink the couple of days. I've been drinking the same thing back to back to back to back. I'm not going to drink the same thing. So to start off, actually, let me start off with this one. If you see the store, so be it. If you see the store, so be it. Yes, yes. This is the last of it. This is a store pick. This is a store pick. Dang. Let's just drink the rest. This is a store pick. Let's try this out. Oof. Damn. I think this is the best bottle I've had. Raspberries and vanilla. I can smell it. Raspberry and vanilla. Raspberry and fruits. I think this is the best store pick I've ever had. That's why it's I haven't finished it. Oof. Yeah, this is the best one. This is the best store pick I've ever had of Buffalo Trace. in my life. I've had a lot of Buffalo Trace bottles. Why the hell is it that it's two people in the chat room? I mean, two of my moderators. Why is it only two of my moderators in the chat room? What's going on? Today's Friday. When everybody went to Tony Roma's. Anyways, cheers all of you. The best. Here we go. Cheers all of you. Drink this up. What makes bourbon whiskey better than a lot of Scotch whiskeys? Cheers. What makes bourbon whiskey better than a lot of other whiskeys? Bourbon whiskey is better than Canadian whiskey in general because we just have better corn. Bourbon whiskey is better than Scotch whiskey because we tend to use mainly corn. Bourbon whiskey is better than a lot of Irish whiskey because we're the number one corn producer in the world. Bourbon whiskey is better than Indian whiskey and Japanese whiskey because we have the best corn in the world. And now that I say that, let me drink this up. Cheers, all of you. We got the best corn. That's what it is. Let's drink this up. It's so good. The same thing you smell, it's the same thing you taste. There's a little, like a raspberry spice, but there's a raspberry vanilla note. And the oak note on here is, it seems to me like it's really nice and aged. Some of these have more age. They don't put the age statement because they don't need to. Some of these have more age when they're store picks. A high concentration of vanilla. The caramel on here is very subtle, but it's there. But man, I think raspberry, vanilla, oak, and then a raw spice that just beams. It beams nicely. It stays on my cheeks. And it makes this the most comprehensive, beautiful, amazing store pick that I have ever had in my life. Somebody said 26B at the mall is Sue. Somebody drinking that 26B. Who said that? Who said that? Look, if you're in the chat room, if any of you in the chat room are trying to talk to you in the chat room, today is the last day of the month. It is 8:23 p.m. And I did review the recent 2026 Stag. I think we reviewed it recently. I think it was 2 weeks ago or sometime this month. Can I say it's the best whiskey of the month? I have to kind of give the best whiskey of the month to either this Stag, 26A, or Mitch Kerr's Barrel Strength. You guys saw the new one just came out. I've been drinking that for the last 3 days. Birmingham also, we did that this month. Let's not talk about that. Whiskey talk sometimes, it kills the mood. This is really good. Just the smell is exceptional. Okay, now that I drank this, I want to drink the one that I really want to drink first. Now, why did I drink this one first? I drank this one first because it's low proof. Very low proof. 90 proof, 45 ABV. This one's 45 ABV. That means that it's 45 times 2 is 90. Now, this one is a different case. This one is a higher proof. I believe this one is 100 and, what is it? What is it, 109. Now that's a beamer right there. That's a beam. That's going to be a doozy right here. Anyways, here we go. We're going to pop this open. Man, today, Friday. So YouTube tells me not to do Friday or Sunday. I still do it. We do almost every day. But today I'm gonna say we had a lot of people earlier. Everybody went to church. Apparently, everybody went to Tony Roma's. Looking forward to this. Again, this has a high percentage of rye, so it does make the sweetness go a little bit lower compared to some of the bourbons out there. You can already tell, man, the sweetness is lower than the other one. That's insane. The huge amount, right? The huge amount of the huge amount of almost like creaminess that I'm getting out of this is, by the way, this is a whiskey encore. He's a buddy of mine. I know he quit YouTube, but he quit for a reason. He quit because it was too overwhelming. There was too many people, and there's a lot of people that tend to judge. Some people can't handle it, and some people just don't need to, right? Sometimes it does take a little bit of time for you to realize that maybe YouTube is not for you. And I'm still happy that he kind of, he kind of figured out that, YouTube, it's not for him too much. He wants to be on YouTube, but not strictly what he wants to do. And that's good. That's good that he figured that one out. Cheers to him. Cheers to Cheech. And he will drinks up. Underrated. April Neal. How's everything, April Neal? I know for all of you that do not know, she's from Texas. She's one of my great moderators. How's everything going, April Neal? For any of you out here watching, let me know how it's going. Should I take off my glasses now? Let me know. For all of you watching, I hope all of you have had a good week. I know Friday is like the last day of the week, right? She says dancing. She says she's dancing. What you dancing to? What you dancing to? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of people that drink water. There's a lot of people that drink water when they review. I don't feel that's something that you should officially do. The reason why I say that is because you don't want to be drinking water with this and adding more whiskey in your system. If you don't know already, when it comes to certain barrels, to create more whiskey in a barrel, you put more water. So why the hell would I want to drink water when I'm drinking whiskey? I'm creating like a barrel in my stomach. What's that? I'm not doing that. So this is why I have avoided drinking water, and you guys seen it. I think this year, I said I'm no more water. Last year we did water, but this year I said no more water, and just add the beer if anything. But this is a real exceptional, real good. And for some of you, I want to show you how the steak comes out. So don't move anywhere. I'm going to cook this steak right now. I just need this to get room temp. I took this out off my refrigerator, so it's really cold. Let's see. It's getting there. The AC system I have, it ain't helping. This AC system, it ain't helping. I need to put another line out here. Cheers to all of you. Somebody said chocolate. Somebody said they need some chocolate. When a woman says they need chocolate, you know what that means. Usually that means that they're in that menstrual cycle, that period. That's what that usually means. When a woman says that she needs some chocolate, it doesn't mean that she needs a man that's black. No, no, no. What she means is she needs chocolate. Shout out to all my black friends, and shout out to all my African American friends. I'm in America, so you know what it is. Cheers to all of you. Now, if you're from London and you're black, you a different boy. You a different dog. You a different dog. Out here in South Florida in 305, we got dogs out here, all right? I'm a dog. You don't want to see the dog in me. You don't want to see the dog in me. Anyways, here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. You know what I'm gonna do? This is so good. I'm gonna drink the expensive whiskey after I just drank this. I want to see how much did I pay for this one. I have no idea. I forgot. Remember, the companies can give me some free stuff if they want, but I'd never ask, and I don't want anything free. But we're gonna drink this Knob Creek. Now I need to know. I need to know right now. I need to know right now. Yes, do me a favor, hit like, but if you haven't, tap the screen if you haven't. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Man, I'm gonna say this. This is a heaven sent. This is a heaven sent. How much does this cost? $10. This is heaven sent, man. I use this on a brisket. This is what I use on a brisket. I didn't only use this on a brisket. Obviously, on a brisket, you gotta add more stuff. But I did use this on a brisket, and it was fantastic. Again, if you have a brisket, if you make a brisket on the grill, and you got no pink inside. That's what she said. You ain't a real barbecue smoker. Right? You ain't a real barbecue smoker. That's my neighbor. That's my neighbor. Cheers, all of you. Did you hear? Did you hear? You heard that right? That's good. That's really good. Man, I'm surrounded by Latinas. Go to the restaurant, Latinas. Go to the store, Latinas. Go to the gas station, Latinas. Go to the hospital, no Latinas. Go to the hospital, no Latinas. In the hospital, Indian doctors, Chinese doctors, Caucasian white nurses, Creole white nurses, Jamaican nurses. It's like I'm not gonna say anything negative about Latinas, but it's like the Latinas couldn't pass that nurse exam. They're nowhere in the. You could find a Latina at a BJ's Wholesale, at a Skechers, at the mall. You can find a Latina at Sedano's. I don't go to Sedano's. Winn Dixie. You can find a Latina in Publix in Miami. Shout out to Miami. You can find a Latina in El Dorado Furniture. You can find a Latina in Ross. You can find a Latina in Marshalls. You can find a Latina in Nordstrom. Maybe not Nordstrom. Wait a minute. You're not going to find a Latina in Nordstrom. Nah. Forget about it. I didn't mean that. Definitely not. You're not going to find a Latina in Kohl's. Not going to find a Latina in Kohl's. Nordstrom Rack. There you go, Nordstrom Rack. You're not going to find a Latina in Nordstrom Rack. You're not going to find a Latina in Nordstrom Rack. You'll find a Latina in Marshalls, working at Marshalls or Ross. What's the other place? Burlington. You used to be been to Burlington? Oh man, they only hire Latinas there. That's a good one, right? That's a good info. But here in South Florida, I'm just surrounded by them. Sometimes it's not gravy. Sometimes it's not too gravy as you might think. They have a little bit of attitude. And the attitude is something you can't just erase with money. Nah. Let's pop us open. Okay, so now I'm going to drink this. Let's drink this Linder. Good to see you, Linder. Nah. Okay, so now I'm going to drink the Knob Creek 21 year. Now, if you're wondering if I dislike Latinas, you're out of your mind. I don't dislike Latinas. I don't dislike anybody. Maybe one race. Argentinians. Oh, maybe that's the only race the only culture. Ah, Argentinians. I dislike them very much. God. Have you ever met an Argentinian that just nose always up? And you won't have to ask them, you have to ask them, dude, can you put your nose down for once? Guy says, no, I'm macho. He says, no. He says, what does he say? Bobo. What you looking at, Bobo? What you looking at, Bobo? This is good. Knife Creek 21 here. Why did I say anything bad about this? Why the hell did I even talk bad about this? This is good. This is damn good. Why did I talk so much dirt about something? Damn, I got dirt all around here. Why am I talking dirt? Damn. Would I ever date a Latino Argentinian woman? No. A day, that'll be as long as a day. After dinner, she's gonna say, "You're gonna take me back?" Nah, I'm sorry. I just have to. I woke up. Here we go. Let's try this out. This is really good. Damn, this is really good. It smells. It smells expensive. It smells luxurious. It smells like you're doing some baccarat at the casino. Doing some baccarat at the casino. You got 500. You got 500 on the dealer. Yeah. No. You got 500 on the player. Boom, baccarat. You got the 100 chips, and then you decide to put another 500 on player. And then the waitress comes around. She's Latina. She says, "Senor, would you like some Louis the 13th? Ooh, Louis the 13th. Give me that right now." And next thing you know, you look, woo, you get a 7, and the dealer gets a 3. You win. What do you do after you win $1,000? You go home? After you win $1,000, you go home. I don't know if any of you would be able to go home, right? You one baccarat hand. You win $1,000. Are you walking back home, or are you putting $500 back again on the table to try one more time? What if you would have won 3 more times? Huh? What if you would have won 3 more times? Ooh, you won again, the Chinese dealer says. What do you mean I won? Player gets 7, and dealer gets 3 again. Woo! You win again. But can you win with whiskeys? I think when you buy whiskey, it's just not. The only win you're gonna have is the memories. That's it. Only win you're gonna have is the memories. You're not gonna have anything more than the memories. That's it. You lose all your money. Anything you had put into this whiskey, look, anything you put on this goddamn whiskey, you're not gonna get it back. Unless you want to return an investment. How do you do that? For whiskeys, you have to wait really honestly like 10 to 15 years or 20 years. Sometimes even 50 years to get a return on investment. And what you do is you put it in an auction, you put it in an auction house, and they take a certain percentage. That's the only way you win with whiskey. It's going to cost more money eventually, but you're going to know that you're drinking expensive, luxurious, high-end, rare, allocated whiskey. But here we go. Let's try this out. Always time. Manu, Linder. Good to see Linder. Dealer's Asian, not native, okay? Ain't no natives. How the hell is there going to be a native if the goddamn casino is a native casino? It's like having natives work at. No, man. What are we talking about? Are we talking about practice? Damn, this is so good. I could just keep on smelling it. This is definitely like smelling the best Pokemon cards you ever smell. You guys ever smell Pokemon cards? Damn. If you're old enough, the young kids don't know. The young bucks don't know. But back in the days in the 90s, even the adults, the adults in the 90s, the adults in the 90s, the adults in the 90s. Back in the days, we used to smell Pokemon cards. We used to smell them. It was better smell than brand new Nikes, brand new Adidas, brand new Converse. It was the best smell on the planet. The only thing that was better than Pokemon cards was maybe smelling the whiff of your girlfriend's hair at the time. But in the 90s, that was the best smell. Pokemon cards and brand new shoes. The best smell ever. Bath and Body Works in the 90s. I think it came out, they launched in the 90s. Bath and Body Works. Worst smell ever. But it were better in the 90s, right? You guys don't know what Bath and Body Works is? Is it still around? You guys too young? Bath and Body Works? You guys know what Bath and Body Works is? It was a place that in the 90s my mother used to go to, and I was forced to go there. But the place back in the days had like a shower gel, shower kind of a smell. It was really, really pungent and strong and good. Nowadays, you go to one of these bad. I think they're still around. They stink, man. They're like Abercrombie and Finch. Horrible, horrible store. Why would you go in there? Why does it smell like this in here? Who the hell's modeling today that they gotta spray so much cologne? Okay, here we go. Let's drink some. And for all of you watching, April Neal says she lost $1,400. She says she lost $1,400 after putting $20 in the machine. You something. You're something. $20? What's wrong with you? $20. What's wrong with you? The best jackpot I ever done was, hear me out, it was 40 cents to win $2,600. This was a long time ago. This was like a decade ago. 40 cents. 40 cents to win $2,600. It was in a Miami casino. It's called Miami Hala. Miami Hala. I don't recommend you to go there. Okay, let me drink this up. That's good. But it doesn't, there's no way. By the way, for some of you watching, I don't play slots, okay? I don't play casino slots. I only jump on when I know the jackpot's gonna hit. If you want to know when the jackpots are gonna hit, send a super chat and I'll tell you. I know everything from the inside and out. This is not worth that money. This is not worth the money. That is not worth it. I know the YouTubers probably get this for free. I could ask for it for free if I want. Why would I do that, man? Why would I do that? Somebody said, oh yeah, because the worms are going to just grow on the damn freaking steak right now. Some people think of who said that? We have one of my subscribers. I'm going to say this. There was no worms on the damn thing, all right? If there was worms, I would know. I don't eat low-end steak. I don't eat USD. I don't eat USD. What is it called? The one under. There was USA Choice. There's USA Prime. And then after that is basically a Wagyu. What is under USD? I forgot what it's called. What's under USD Choice? Can somebody tell me? I forgot. Because I really honestly I don't. USA Plus? What is it called? I think it has a P on it, right? What is under USA when it comes to meat? What is under USDA Choice? And I think they sell those at General Dollars and stuff like that. Meat. Ah, man. No, man. Come on. April O'Neil, what the hell? You know, this is why women are never going to be a. We're never going to have a woman in the USA president. They think of the craziest. She says USA plus size. What the hell's that? This is why women are never going to be presidents. Why do we put the woman as a Statue of Liberty? Because we got to appreciate the women. If we don't appreciate the women here in America, they're all going to rebel. And we're going to have a bunch of lesbians all in the streets. So shout out to all the men back in the days when they put the Statue of Liberty here in America. If you didn't put the Statue of Liberty a woman and you put a man, oh shit. This would have been like, nah man, this would have been a bunch of lesbians out here trying to dominate the men. By the way, if you're watching and you're a lesbian, it's okay to be a lesbian. But understand, you're never going to have this. Never going to have it. And I wouldn't recommend you to go be a construction worker. I also don't recommend you to be a garbage man. Leave that for them real men. Also, I wouldn't recommend you to be in the military. I recommend that for the real men. Also, I don't recommend you to be in the law enforcement. Leave that for the real men. I also don't recommend you to be a bodybuilder. Leave that for the men that need to shine. Anyways, enough of ripping lesbians. God, that was a rip of a century right there. Let's drink this up. Is this shirt lesbian type? Yeah, this shirt is lesbian type. You see the shirt? Can you guys see what the shirt is? This is a lesbian shirt. This is a lesbian shirt. Big time. Big time lesbo. This shirt, you see what it is? I don't know if it's that I'm sweating. It gives it a little bit more graphic. But this over here, it's my house. It's my house window. Okay, it's my house window. This is my house arms. You see my house arms? Ah, those are my house arms. Also, you see the cactus. Well, this is a tree, bro. This is a tree. I have a tree out there like this, but we have a. I made sure. You see in the back, yes, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. I made sure to. I asked you guys if you wanted me to put some of the cactuses in the back of me. I did, and I want to give away a cactus. I should auction out one of my cactuses, shouldn't I? I should. Should we do an auction for on the stream for a cactus? We should, shouldn't we? We should. No, we should. We should. We should. Yes, we should. We should. We should. We should. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. I just thought of it. That's a good idea. Anybody that sends $100 on the stream, you're gonna get. You're gonna get. You're gonna get a little bit of a. I'm just saying. So you're gonna get a little. I'll send you a gift. Okay, you're gonna get a little bit of. You'll get a cactus. So if April O'Neil sends $100, if UGP sends 100, any of you that send 100 out here, I'll send you a cactus. All right, I'll send you. There we go. USA Select. Who said that? He shout out to Linder. They go. I knew it was Select. USDA Select. That's the lowest quality, and we don't drink that. I mean, we don't eat that out here. We do good high end. I only eat USDA Prime or USDA Choice. The choices that I buy are very beautiful. So I'll do that. I'll do that. Whoever sends $100, let me do that. Let me do that. I'm gonna put the goal on here. There we go. Maybe today is not the stream to do it, but you never know. At least you don't get anybody else to pick out. You get to pick. Okay? I'm gonna do that. All right. It goes for any of you, and I'll teach you how to plant it on the live stream. I'll teach you how to plant it. Okay. So if anybody sends 100, I'll do that. Okay. I don't expect 100, but if we do get it, trust me, I'm gonna take a piece out of this cactus. Trust me, you'll have a piece of amazing plant. Okay, I'm gonna drink something. What do I have? Let's start the grill. So there we go, April Neal. Tell that to everybody, if anything. $100 gets him a gift. Today's the last day of the month, so we really gotta do that. We gotta make it happen. Okay, let's start the grill. Before I start the grill, I think I got butane here. I gotta start the grill. I think I got butane. Can I show you one of my cuttings? Look at one of my cuttings. Yes, I need to clean it up, but look at one of my cut-ins. You see it? You can see it. It's one of my cut-ins. How's it look? Well, let me show you. One of my cactus cuttings. This is by the way, this is rare and expensive. I have a bunch of cactus out there, but I decided to cut this. This is rare and expensive, exotic, rare and expensive. All you would have to do is you plant this in your pot. But this is not something I would want to sell. I wouldn't want to sell this, right? I wouldn't want to sell this. If anything, I would want to maybe gift this to anybody. But this is not what this wouldn't be the gift. The gift, if I was the gift, would be one of the ones in the bank, a small piece of the one in the bank that can grow big. You can put it in your shop, your office, you can put it in your house, and it can grow huge. But isn't this beautiful? Okay, now that we did that, I'm looking forward to drinking this. Shout out to my chat room. Shout out to my chat room. I wish I could show you exactly what I would give you. It's hanging. It's hanging, and I could send it to you as a gift, right? All it takes is $100 super chat. I'm not here begging. I'm just telling you. Okay, here we go. Woo! Oh man, if Edgar just showed up. I know Edgar would rather have the Stokies instead of the cactus. I feel like Edgar should have a cactus. He should have a plant, right? He should have a plant. That would be, I mean, like the professional has it, right? The professional in the movie, he had a plant. But I think the guy, the professional, the actor, he had like a fern or something. I don't have a fern. I don't have a fern out here, but I do have cactuses. So the goal on here is, if we do get one person to gift, I'll gift it. One person, right? $100. I'll gift it. By the way, I'm gonna say this. I kind of want to lift these cactuses, but I don't know if when I put bricks, if I put bricks there, I don't know if it's gonna hold. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would need 8. Wait a minute. 6. Yeah, 8. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I would need 8 bricks to lift these cactuses up, or I could wait for them to grow. Again, is this going to get taller? You never know, man. I love cactuses. Cheers to all of you. So let's try this out. Is this one worth it better than the 9th grade 21? I did say earlier, didn't I? I said there's value here. The Rima 6 here, there's so much value. Good to see Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, you know what time it is? Well, number 1. Cactus Maximum. You know, it's sometimes good, like, you think of in your head, like, you know what? Why is she bothering me? Let me just throw her in the cactuses. Ba-bang! Throw her in the cactuses. But you would never do that. Hell no. Why the hell would I do that? Why would I throw her in the cactuses? Man, out of your mind. Here we go, drink some. By the way, that cactus that I just showed, I'm not giving. If you guys want that one out, I give it. That's for my plant. I cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cut 7 pieces, and it's gonna be 7 different pots. Yes. But I can send that to any of you as a gift. Man, I'm making me cry. I wouldn't. It's like selling a puppy. I don't know how people can. I don't know how people can own a dog and breed their dogs and sell the puppies. Dude, I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know how people in the hood be selling them pit bulls. I wouldn't be able to do that, dude. Fuck it. I have a whole farm full of pit bulls. I'm the master, yeah. I'm like the Pokemon master, all the pit bulls. I wouldn't be able to do that. Could you? Could you raise a pit bull and a pair of pit bulls and have pit bull puppies and sell them off? Dude, I wouldn't be able to do that. Knowing that some thug is going to buy the pit bull because he wants to show it off and fight it? Hell no. Hey, just so you know, did Mike Vick get life in prison? I would love to know that. Did Mike Vick get life in prison? I remember that he got a huge sentence. Did he get life in prison? I don't remember. Mike Vick, he used to play for the Falcons. Michael Vick. Cheers, all of you. This is really good. So, what's better? Heaven Hill Grains of Glass bourbon. If you just don't really care about whiskey as much, or the Knob Creek 21. This got to be impossible. The last day of the month. Last day of the month. Remember all the super chats you guys sent? Shout out to Edgar. Edgar sent a pink super chat last stream. Shout out to him. Shout out to Anna last night, sending super chat $20. Shout out to April Neal. Shout out to there was a guy named Faye. Faye sent like a $50 or a $40 message. It was like I don't even remember. It was like fireworks in the chat room. That was insane. I'll never forget that. I'll forget it tomorrow, but today I haven't forgot. And then Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane. I think it was the day before. Sending super chats. He wanted to know what part it was. Dude, that Mitzkers was amazing. Anyways, before I even say anything, I want to flip this. I do want to flip it a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't flip it. I'll leave it like this. Do I want the seasonings to mix? Nah. But it is room temp. If you want worms in your steak, if you're hungry for worms in your steak, don't even cook this. Throw it out in your lawn. Throw it out on your porch. Let it sit there till tomorrow afternoon. You'll see some worms probably coming out. Maybe not worms. You leave for another day. You'll see some worms. But the way I'm doing, you never. Who the hell thinks of these things? The way I'm doing it, I take it out of the refrigerator, pack it up, put it here in a plate. I season it. I wait for this to be room temp. It's room temp already. It's been room temp for like 15 minutes. It's good. It doesn't get overheated. We don't got the sun hitting it. If the sun hits it, dude, I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking. Shout out to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, he is the only one that I sent a lot of memes to. You guys don't know, but since he's the top supporter of the men, I do send him a lot of memes. He sends me a ton back. I blast him on like 20. He sends me like 30. He blasts me like 30 memes. Maybe not memes, but posts on Instagram. This is so good. This has transformed, really. I do recommend Eddie Rowan to buy this one. I don't recommend him to buy this one. This is one I don't recommend. 21-year Knob Creek. It's overpriced. It's overpriced. If any of you haven't figured it out, YouTubers sometimes they're not honest. The reason why they're not honest is because they get some of these balls for free. That is not worth $300. Hell no. Let's drink some. Now the new bottles, these green to glass are new. Some of them are new, but this one from last year. The new ones, the tops are different. They're darker colored tops, which I think it's pretty cool. Steak Maxon. I'm gonna do a sandwich Maxon, all right? I'm gonna do apron Maxon. Do we do the apron? I got an apron. You want to see the apron? I got an old man apron. I like it. This is my apron. Should I put it on? Yes, yes. You thought Edgar thought I didn't have an apron. Of course I got an apron. The king always has everything. I have everything, man. I got an apron. By the way, I need a Latina. This is why I don't have it on. I need a Latina to tie this in the back. I need a Latina to tie this in the back. This is my apron. Oh shit, that's a good one. Who thought of that genius idea? Take off my shirt. Who thought of? Nah, I can't do that for YouTube. It's too much flesh. Edgar knows it's too much flesh. Only the women. It's too much flesh. Because if I show more flesh, YouTube is not gonna put me out there. And the men, honestly, if I see a man naked on YouTube, I would exit too. I'd exit too. So I'm not doing that. The amount of women that watch us, we have 15% of women watch us. The rest, 85% is men. You think a man wants to come out here and maybe see a nipple slip and then notice, God damn, it got dark nipples. Holy shit, got some hairy nipples. You think? No, man. But this is my apron. Should I keep it on? Do I look good with it on? I think I'm going to leave it on. Is this a good buy? Yes, it's a good buy. I know many people talk bad about this, but if you drink it enough and you let it get oxidation, it gets really good. It gets really, really good. And after drinking that $300 bottle of Knob Creek, this is why I drink the Knob Creek. It makes me realize that sometimes the stores don't seem as they are. Sometimes you have to wake the fuck up. YouTubers will not tell you the truth. They're gonna make you buy a bottle. I'm talking about YouTubers that are bigger, right? Like Bruzel. Never believe Bruzel. Bruzel, never believe that guy. That guy stole my own content. Never believe Bruzel. He stole my own content. I mean, come on. What are we talking out here? We talking practice? He stole my own content and he tried to partner up with a YouTuber that I was with in the fragrance community. That's low. That's low class. That's low class. How the hell? The man doesn't even wear fragrances. Bruiser, what a... I think that might be like the definition of a fat lard. That's what a fat, lazy bastard... No, he's not lazy. Not lazy. I tell you that. The man's not lazy. I'll tell you that. But everything above, maybe so. How many Snickers can he eat in a day? Maybe 5. Maybe 5. It looks good, doesn't it? This is from like 2015. 2015. I've been cooking for a long time, but definitely before 2015. But it looks good. Looks good. Thank you so much. Who thought of the apron? Okay. Anyways, this is a whiskey I don't like to show, but I'm showing it because I kind of have to show it. There's a new barrel bourbon that has recently came out. New barrel bourbon has came out, and I don't know if Edgar Romeo likes bourbon. These barrel bourbons. I told him not to buy any, and I hope he didn't. Hopefully he didn't. But this one was one of the best ones in the community. This was batch 35. Barrel bourbon. And for all of you watching, by the way, somebody just told me to start cooking. No, you start cooking. Look, the grill is starting up. I need to get that heat really, really high. I'm gonna place it on the grill. I'm gonna slap it. So now that I'm doing that, ooh, good to see Jason Kane. I'm gonna say this: today's the last day of the month, Jason Kane. I don't think I got a super chat today. What am I streaming for? What am I streaming for? Me in the streamer now. I'm just joking. We don't do that. We don't do that here. We had a lot of people watch the stream. But for all of you, again, this is what I'm gonna drink. I'm waiting for the grill to get high. I'm gonna use high heat on this. Which one's which? I just know that Okay, hear me out. The smaller one, which is a smaller one, has it has those herbs and the spice. The one that's a little bit bigger, the bigger one has the butter. So the small one has this one with that salt, the beautiful green, big grains of salt, and the bigger one has this one, butter. What's it called? Butter blend. Grill's ready to go. Here you go, Edgar. Eddie. Good to see Eddie. Don't forget, Eddie, get that membership. I know you don't know how to. Get that membership. In the computer, I think you get it. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Let me explain something real quick. These whiskeys, Batman, thank you so much, Batman, for adding a little appreciation. These whiskeys that I just drank, the three whiskeys, you can save so much money by buying one of these, any of these, and you'll still have money in your pocket compared to the Knob Creek. Compared to Knob Creek, you're paying $250 for this. $250. It's good. I'm not gonna say it's bad. NY Mobile. Shout out to NY Mobile. Thank you so much for the appreciation. Now that I said that it's the end of the month, and this is the last day of the month to get Super Chance, you guys are sending it. I appreciate it so much. NY Mobile. I see you. This is a subscriber that just watches and enjoys. He doesn't comment, but you know what time it is. Let's start to cook. And again, NYX. This is what I say for all of you. I paid $90 for this. I paid, I think, $100 for this. I paid $30 for this. 3 whiskeys, $230. You're out of your mind. It's better than buying the Knob Creek 21. Damn, it's good as hell. All right, let's start cooking. Shout out to all of you. Let's start cooking. So we're gonna put these New York strips on the grill. I have, how many aprons do I have? I think I have quite a couple. I'm gonna take this off because honestly, I need to put a wooden blanket on here and we're gonna start to cook. Okay, so are these all the whiskeys I showed you better than Knob Creek? For the money, I'll save you money. You could buy all 4 of the other whiskeys that I showed you, and you could buy all 4 of the other whiskeys that I just showed you. But this is a store pick. This is a store pick. Did you guys see the store? Hope you didn't. Hope you didn't. I'm not trying to promote the store. Okay, let's put a wooden blanket out here and let's start to cook. I'm gonna just say this: if anybody sends a big super chat, okay, let's say this: it's scary, right, to have a cactus. Don't worry, I won't send you a cactus. Or for all of you, let's put this. Let's start cooking, man. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. What's that? That's lint? What is this? Lint? How the hell? I got lint on my. Okay, here we go. Let's start cooking. Cooking time is gonna be quick. Quick. Batman, thank you so much for the appreciation. Thank you so much for the appreciation. You can see in the chat room, little appreciation. He sent little emoji, little animation in the chat room. Okay. Oh, shoot, the beer. What the frick am I doing? You guys like the shirt, though? I like the shirt. Only problem is once I wash this shirt, it's going to turn into schmedium. Only problem with the shirt, it's going to turn into schmedium. This shirt's going to turn into schmedium. So it's here we go. This is my house window. That's my house window. That's my cactus. And that's my sofa. Yes, yes. This is not for sale. This shirt is not for sale. Let's start cooking. Okay, here we go. Let's start moving some stuff. It's good. Good balance. We good. Good balance. New York Strip is on the grill. Channels all view. New York Strip is on the grill. New York Strip is on the grill. What happened to my poll? I had a poll. What the hell happened? What happened to my poll? Damn. Somebody says I'm sitting in a cactus. Hell yeah, I'm sitting in a cactus. Your mother told me to, so I sat on it. Here we go. Let's drink this up. New York Strip is on the grill. I think it's gonna rain. I can smell some rain. I can smell the rain. That's not good. That's not good. I can smell some rain. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm a professional. Okay, maybe it's not rain that I smell. Maybe it's my hair. Maybe it's the hair. I smell my hair. That's what it is. I smell my hair. I washed my hair today. So it smells fresh. It smells like Smells like rain. Shout out to all of you. Smell the cactus, son of a gun. I can't smell the cactus because, my cactuses, they have a psychedelic, you know that, right? My cactus have like a psychedelic milk to them. I'll never do it. But just so you know, these cactuses, somebody pointed out last stream, somebody pointed out last stream, they said peyotes. Peyotes are psychedelic cactuses. These are actually psychedelic. If I eat some of the sap of this with the inside, or if I eat some of these cactuses in the back, it's like the same thing I had with those. Remember those mushrooms that I told you about? Let's talk about those mushrooms. I'll tell you about them. Let's flip these news strips. Okay, give me a countdown. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Give me a countdown. A minute. Give me a countdown a minute, please. Chew them. Somebody said chew them. No, hell no. So, for some of you that don't know, I told you guys before, so good. I told you guys before that I went to Asian market. I would shop at an Asian market weekly. They treated me good. They treated me nice. But again, I'm an American. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? Yes, you know what time it is? We're number one. So, I'm an American. And there's certain Asians that don't like Americans. I don't know why the hell you wouldn't like you. You're living here in America. What the freak is wrong with you? You're one of us now. Like, come on. We left your country because you hated it. Why the hell are you gonna? Anyways, the owner and the shops, the ladies and all of them, they've noticed that I always buy the vegetables and I always buy some of the things. I don't know what the hell they think, but they know I'm American because I can't speak any other language. I can't speak Chinese. I can't speak Japanese. I can't speak Korean. I can't speak Vietnamese. I can't speak any of that. Can I speak it and act like I could speak it? Of course I can. But here's the thing. Oh, the minute's up? Okay, minute's up. In my head. Let's flip it. So one of the main things I would get at the Asian market was they were like purple potatoes. They had purple potatoes and yellow potatoes that were just full of nutrients. They were the best. I also would get at the Asian market. I would get mushrooms. When I went to the Asian market, you guys, some of you know, the yeah. But every time I went in, I had a shirt that had USA. And then one day, I walk in, I'm like, where's the mushrooms? You have any shiitake? Maybe it's the way I said shiitake. I don't know. She said, I got some king oyster. King oyster? Yeah, good. We got good king oyster. $5. I said, $5? She goes, yeah, $5. I go, shit, $5? She go, yeah, $5. $5. I go, I take two. I take two. That's what I said. Oh shit. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, that's what she said. One of the worst things I've ever done in my life, in my whole life. I'll tell you what happened, but I need to flip. I need to flip this New York strips. Yeah, I'm having a dilemma. I'm having just a little bit of dilemma. My dilemma is this is my dilemma. These steaks look amazing. I can say that they don't look amazing. They look amazing. But here's my dilemma. I'm looking at them and I'm cooking them. Here's my dilemma. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take them off. I'm gonna give them 30 seconds. My dilemma is I feel like I should put some butter on here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some butter. For all of you watching, you've been watching from the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream. All I ask for you, hit the like button, tap the screen a couple times. I'm gonna put the New York strips here. But here's my dilemma. I'm a cook. I'm the best cook you ever see on YouTube. I don't make videos because if I make videos, why the hell? That video, I feel like videos is cheating. If I can make a video, 500,000 views. What's it gonna serve me? Do me a favor, hit like button. We're almost at 20,000. Let's take the New York strip off, and let me tell you exactly what I need to do. Oh shit! Oh shit! You see my whiskey? Oh. Okay, so here's my dilemma. All right, here's my dilemma. The fat is rendered good. I like it. The fat is rendered good. On this one, the fat is also rendered good. But here's my dilemma. Now you're probably watching like, damn, this is perfect. You say what you want. I'm the master here, baby. I'm the Iron Chef. All right? Gordon Ramsay can't scream at me because I'll slap his ass. I'll slap his ass. Gordon Ramsay, you don't know how to cook on a charcoal grill, Gordon Ramsay. You can cook inside all you want to. It's different. I could cook inside with a bunch of ingredients. I could go to Google. I could go inside. Listen to this. I can go inside, go to Google, and make the best 5-star meal that you can ever have. just by following a recipe. It's not the same. When you're outside, it's not the same. Okay? It's gonna be very hard. My finger's gonna it's goddamn. Wow. Well, that's good. If you go to a barbecue place that just serves barbecue brisket and stuff like that, look, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with steak. Wow. The first one was insanely amazing. That one was a real, yes. That one was insanely good. Yes. Let me finish the story that I was telling, guys. Let me finish the story with the hot beer that I have, from earlier. And so for all of you, this year, was it this year? I think so. Was this? I think maybe it wasn't. I don't think it was this year. It was last year. I had a king oyster mushroom that I cooked up on the grill. I cooked it up nicely. I literally cooked it up nicely. But I cut it up. King oyster mushroom, I cut it up. The lady at the Asian market, she said, "Here you go." And then she says, "Hi, y'all." I don't know what that means. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Like, oops? Or I apologize? She should apologize. Because I'm never going to the Asian market again. I ate the mushroom. I cooked it. I ate the mushroom. I didn't even stream it. I ate the mushroom. I was like, you know what? My day is free. I'm just going to do it. Boom. Put some I put some seasoning on it. It tasted like steak. I think I need to put some butter on here. I need to put some butter. By the way, these are the vegetables I'm eating. Yes, I'm gonna do these. These are the vegetables. I'm transparent, unlike other. These are the vegetables. They go. Full bag. Oh no! Almost lost it. Full bag of vegetables. Yellow rice. I'm gonna use yellow rice. I'm gonna cut this up on top. Oof. Okay, to make this perfect, you're gonna need to put some butter. See that? You're gonna need to put some butter. I don't care what kind of. I don't care what you think. What you think of life. You need to put some butter on here, all right? I'm telling you the recipe. If you don't believe in the recipe that I tell you, so be it. Some people like to lose in life. It's like you tell them they losers. They want to just not listen. If you want to be a loser, so be it. There's a lot of people out there that want to be losers. Dude, they don't listen. There's a lot of people out there, you tell them, it's like, they just don't do it. Good, don't do it. No problem. Nope. Oh, man. Look at this. Damn, this. I'm going to just say this. This thing is not holding up the butter. Not holding up. Damn, that's goddamn good. I don't know which one's better. But for all of you watch. Damn. You know what time it is? You already know, baby. You already know. Damn. That is insane. So to keep it warm, what I want to do is I kind of want to put it inside my microwave. Why am I inside my microwave? Because the microwave is like it holds. It's like, dude, my lord, they're both amazing. I don't know which one I like. They're both good. What the hell was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. I wanted to play some music, but we didn't get the super chance on the stream. It's the last day of the month. We didn't get the super chance that made me feel. Cause you know YouTube tells me, oh, you shouldn't be playing that. Oof. Sometimes I don't care what YouTube tells me. I do the one. Is this the best whiskey on the stream? It's the most expensive one. It's the most expensive one. Let me heat up those vegetables real quick. I'm gonna put some seasoning on them. You're probably wondering, how do I do that? Maybe I'll tell you one day. It's gonna be real quick. My AI robot inside is gonna do everything. I can't believe I can't believe on the stream I was gonna raffle off one of my cactuses in the back of me. That's like, who wants a cactus? A lot of you don't want. That's like raffling off a pig. It's like, who the hell's gonna? It's like raffling off a pig, right? It's like the same. It's like the same concept. It's like raffling off a pig. Who the hell wants to take responsibility for a pig? Nobody. Little tiny little pig, you know those little pig cute pigs, dude. They get freaking big and fat. They get big fat. I remember one time my friend, when I was my first job ever in my life, he says, "Well, I didn't. He didn't say anything. I had asked him first. I go, how was it living in Cuba?" He goes, "Shit." He goes, "This shit." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, living in Cuba is shit. I asked him. How is it living in Cuba? This was my first job ever in my life. Shit. His name is Oscar. Shout out to Oscar. Oscar is still a long friend. And I go, "What was the worst thing you ever experienced in Cuba?" He goes, "They ate my pet." I go, "What the freak are you talking about?" Nah, man, I don't believe you. Yeah. I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah. We were starving, but it's different." He talks in Spanish and like we were starving. And they ate my pet. I go, "Dude, stop playing with me." He goes, "Yeah, they ate my pet." I go, "Dude, stop playing." To this day, I still believe him. They ate his pet in Cuba. Did he take a bite of his pet? No, hell no, he didn't. He said, "No, hell no." He said it was mad. He wanted to beat everybody up. They ate his pet in Cuba. They ate his pet. His family ate his pet. I don't even remember what he told me. Was it a pet sheep or a pet pig? I don't know. Dude, sometimes, what are you going to do, man? Third world country. He lives here in America and he appreciates America. He never wants to go back. For the people that complain about America, I don't know what you complain about. We live in the best country in the world. I can drink any whiskey in the world. I can drink whiskey from Ireland. I can drink whiskey from Scotland. I can drink whiskey from India. I can drink whiskey from Canada. I can drink whiskey from all different places here in America. If you're complaining here in America, why? Why are you complaining? Go to a different country, man. And somebody's, "Oh no, I'm not gonna go to a different country." Seriously? You bluffing? Amazing beer, even if it's hot. And again, I'll just show you it in the stream, right? Stone Brewing Company, Zoomology. The best beer that I've had is I've had some beers from Spain this month, right? April World Cup this month. I've had some beers from Spain this month. Nothing beats. Nothing beats. Nothing beats. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Whoa. I have this out here. Whoa. I'm trying to see. I have a couple whiskeys out here on the table. Whoa. This is gonna knock me overboard. Should I go overboard and drink this? This is a Millicor. Well, this is not from the stream, so I'll drink this on another stream. For all of you watching, today is the last day of the month. I have to say this. I have to thank all of you, Edgar Romeo especially, April Neal for being an amazing rant. She shows up on time every time. Shows up on time every time. Huge appreciation to April Neal this month. Huge appreciation to all of you. Farm Kitty, Edwin. Edwin has been Edwin. You see, his name is Edwin. His name is Needwin. He helped me out with the cactuses because some of these cactuses, like this one, let me know what's the name of this one. Edwin, what's the name of this one? He's given me a part of his technology that I don't have myself. Remember, I'm from the '80s. I'm from the '80s, man. I'm born in the '80s. I don't have the new technologies that some of you have. Over here, there we go. They said the image shows it's Ferrocactus glentopatus. He says it's an odysseus decorative white. What the freak? He says white pepper. What the freak? You might as well say, go watch Odyssey. I need to go watch Odyssey. I might have to go watch it myself. I might have to go watch Odyssey myself. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to go to watch Odyssey with like 3 of my girlfriends or 4 of my girlfriends. I want to hear them squeal. I want to watch Odyssey with 4 or 3 of my girlfriends. I want to hear them squeal. Honestly, I really want that. I really want that. That's something I want. That's something I want, and I'll pay for it. Do I want it today? Hell no, I don't want it on a Friday. What the hell? You out of your mind on a Friday? You think I want to be around women on a Friday? You out of your mind. I don't want to be around any woman on a Friday. Friday is my relaxed day. I don't want to be around no goddamn. Anyways, if I wanted to drink one whiskey in the stream at the end of the stream, what would it be? Definitely it's not going to be this one. But why the hell do I still have this on stream? I still have it on stream because it's expensive and you already know the algorithm likes this. Honestly speaking, if I wanted to have one, would it be this one? Maybe. I want to have actually this. No, no. I want to actually have this one. This is actually what I want to have. Some of you are like, wait a minute, I thought you were high class. Bottle, dead, kill, bottle, dead, kill, bottle. Killjoy. Killjoy on this bottle. Killjoy on this bottle. Okay, look, I gotta pick a song. I gotta pick a song. 10 the month, man. I gotta pick a song to end the month. Let's pick a song to end the month. Okay, I gotta figure out the song that I want to play to end the beautiful month. I don't have to play a song. Honestly, I don't have to play a song. Swedish House Mafia made an amazing song. It's called Happiness, So Sad. I want to play that. But then there's other ones, right? There's so many other ones. What am I going to do? Well, first off, I have to give a huge appreciation to this store for making a great store pick. The store pick is fantastic. It's so good. And for some of you, I know some of you just don't care about store picks. This is the way to go. If you really want a very good whiskey, there's so many good songs. But what is the song that I wanna? It ain't Chicken Head. Give Me Love. That's a good song too. What's the song that I'm gonna play today on the stream to end of the month? In Your Eyes. Damn, that song, In Your Eyes. Ah, such a good song. In Your Eyes. Such a good song. Man. What the hell did I do? That was such a good song. Where the hell did it go? Okay, for all of you watching, I hope you can hear everything that I do. This might be it. This might be it. Wait a minute. This might be it. Wait a minute. This might be it. Am I gonna sing the song? Now we're getting too far. We're getting too far. Rest in peace of the Buffalo Trace. This is store pick. Boom, store pick. One of the best store picks. One of the best store picks. One of the best store picks. One of the band store picks. One of the band store picks. One of the band store picks. I think this is a song. This song. Song of the month. Oh, this is it. This is it. It's it. It's it. It's it. Okay, so for all of you watching, I'm going to say this. For some of you that want to know this song, somebody said unsubscribe. Amazing. Thank you so much. Unsubscribe. Rich, take it away. I'm just joking. So, most of the time, yes, I like to just show random music. Some of you could say you don't like it, but you play in the car. Some of you could say that it's too gay, but you play in the car, right? Swedish Mafia, I could have played Swedish Mafia, but Swedish Mafia has a big label. I want to play Swedish Mafia. So for some of you watching, I just want to say, One Republic, they're a band, they're a group, and they released a song with Alicio called In Your Eyes. And I've been listening to it this month. Did it make me cry? No. Did it make me feel in my feelings when I was driving? Yes. Did it make me feel amazing while I was driving the car, going to doing errands and doing something? Yes. Music has a frequency. I went to music school for a reason. And for some of you watching, just enjoy your life. If you're watching right now, you're in the best position in life. You're literally living the best life you'll ever have in your life. You might not think so, but you can understand there's a reason why you don't feel that way, because life is changing and you're not expecting that. It's the best thing that can happen to you if you lost your job. Some of you don't understand that. You will eventually, in a couple of years, when you realize, you know what, it's the best thing that ever happened to you. Understand, music revolves. Could I have put Alessandro Fade? I could have. But this is a song. It's going to be the song for the industry. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Space Force. Wait a minute. U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Planning dance over there in the moon. I'll see you, chat room. I've lived them all, you never let me go. And life without you's one I'll never know. You're my hideaway. In your eyes, the only love I know. In your eyes, I'm always coming. Man, this song is so good. I don't know how he does that high pitch. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, is this good? Man, dude, come on, dog. Is this good? Dude, this is good. Is this good? Dude, this is good. Is this good? You already know what time it is. It's the end of the month. And for all of you watching, yes, we have had a fun time this July. Amazing July. Shout out to all of you. Man, I like the song. I like the song. I like the song, man. I love it. I like this whiskey too. Dude, if you haven't been watching the news, don't watch the news. Yes, yes, I can't get that high. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one time. No, I can't do it. He did it good. Damn, how did he do that? So high pitch. Shit, good song. Dude, am I gonna go to Ultra and take you guys to Ultra here in Miami? Maybe. Love the song. In your eyes, in your eyes. Shout out to all of you. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you so much for tuning in. Amazing month, man, amazing month. I hope you guys can hear it. You can tune in, lock it in to YouTube. And for all of you watching, dude, listen to this in your car with nobody in the car, dude. Do it by yourself. Tinted windows, you don't need tinted windows. And for all of you watching, we're gonna end the month like this. You guys are awesome. Reaper officially.